Good morning everyone. My name is Laughton Sen and today I want to introduce you our Easy Park Management System, a groundbreaking solution designed to revolutionize parking ticket management. Our system is crafted with user convenience at its core, allowing for easy addition, viewing, searching and editing of parking ticket records. This innovation not only streamlines the management of parking violation but also simplify the process of user to add parking ticket online. So the next one is our problem statement. For our problem statement, in our rapidly expanding urban environments, managing parking violation effectively has become a growing challenge. Traditional methods have fallen short, leaving users frustrated with tracking their parking information and police officers burdened with cumbersome paper-based reporting. With an increase in parking transaction and violation, the need for an automated organization system has never been more apparent. So let's go to our objective part. So for our objective, our mission with the Easy Park Management System is have five objectives. First, to create a user-friendly interface that empowers physical owners. Second, to allow efficiently searching for parking information. Third, to minimize errors through automated data entry. Fourth, to provide a streamlined process for police officer reporting violation. And finally, to enhance overall efficiency in issuing, checking, and managing parking ticket. And now let's go to our program scope. For our program scope, the EasyPark Management System is designed to handle a variety of parking ticket management function efficiently, from allowing users to add and outlet parking ticket to enabling police officers to report violation with ease. Our system covers all bases. It's built to adapt to the growing needs of urban parking management, ensuring scalability and reliability. So that's all for me. And now I will answering the five questions that is given. So what have I learned from the subject? I have learned about coding, for example, Python and if else statement. So the second question is, what have you contributed to the subject? I have contributed my part for writing source code for any parking ticket, and for documentation I have done my introduction, objective and problem statement. For the third one is, I do a research for parking ticket management and I search in GitHub for editing parking ticket management source code. So the fourth one is, how much did I spend to develop my part? I spent around 1 week to solve my problem to do the parking ticket code. And what are the obstacles that I have faced during the project development? The most of the problem that I said is the coding errors, and I need to do a lot of research to solve it. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Khairi and my student ID is 121111207. And so for my part, I will be explaining or presenting about the flowchart of parking systems. So this is a detail of descriptions. First, we have the decision of 6 choices, which is we have add parking, update parking, view parking tickets, add violations, view violation, and last but not least, we have exit systems. So the user have to choose one of the choice. So if the user choose the first choice, that is add parking tickets, first user have to add parking tickets. User will go through the process and the information about the parking tickets. Then the system will calculate the parking durations. After the calculation done, system will automatically save the parking tickets to the files. And for the seconds, we have the update parking tickets. This first the system will read the add parking ticket detail first. Then if the parking ticket information available, it will go through the to the decision where the user update the parking tickets. But if the parking ticket was not found, the system will just end. So for the third choice, we have view parking tickets. Same as before. System will read first from the add parking ticket files. If the information available, such as number plate, is found, then the system will continue the process in displaying displaying the details of the search parking. If not, the system will just end. Then we have the fourth choice, that is add violations. First, the user have to key in their username and ID, and then they have to key in also the number plate that has violated parking, and then enter the violation details. Then the the information will store into a files. Then the fifth one, we have view violations, where the system will read first the information from the app violation before, from the app violations. Then the system will search for the plates. If have, it will display the violation details. But if the violation is not found, the system will just end. And the last choice is this, just the exit system. If the user don't want to do anything, then it will, and then he have choice to just exit the system. So I think that's all from me. That's all from me. Thank you. Okay, so for this part, I'll be answering these following questions that been asked. So for the first question is, what have you learned from the subject? Well, actually, I learned a lot of things about C++ in this subject. Even though even though in my foundation years I already learned some basic things about C++, but in this subject I learned a lot more about C++, especially in deeper parts of C++, such as arrays and pointers, and then the object part and so on. So the second question is, what have you contributed to the projects? Well, I have contributed some. That is, I have done the detailed descriptions for the programs, write the source code for view parking tickets, and also have completed part of the presentation, which is I explaining about the flowcharts. Explain the part which you have contributed the project, is the third questions. So for first contribution is, I have done the detailed description for the program, which is I come up with these ideas to do the parking ticket systems. Then I make it more detail about the which how we want to do the system that's suitable for the parking tickets. And then the second contribute that I said before is write the source code for view parking tickets, where I wrote that I wrote, wrote the codes for the part of view parking tickets, where I that where how the users, not how, but I just wrote the code if the users want to view the parking tickets, whether maybe he forgot where he parked, so he want to view the parking tickets. So I wrote the codes. So fourth question is, how much time did you spend to develop your part? Actually, honestly, I don't know how much time I need. I need, so maybe I can say roughly uh lot of time, since I have to correct the codes, and have to make sure the detail is correct. So I think spend a lot of time also lah. So I also don't know how much I spent. And last but not least, what are the obstacles you face during your project development? Of course, is others project others project since other subject also have other subject also have their project and assignment. Since I'm also from bioinformatics, so I have to then some lab report also. So the obstacles faced and the obstacle during my project development that is outside from the subject, but if the inside of the subject and inside of this project is I can say is my lack of knowledge about coding, where some part I'm still I'm still worried about some things. And of course, the most obstacle that I always have is I already done write the code, then there's an error inside the code, but I don't know how to correct the code. I think that the most biggest obstacle I faced during my project development. But overall, with my teammates, I can finish it and then it. So I think that's all from me for answering these questions. So thank you.
Ivy, this is a screenshot of the program. We can see in this ticket management system, it provides 6 choices where the users need to make their choice according to their needs. However, I will explain how this system works. When the users want to add parking ticket, which is to key in number 1, the users need to key in their username, car number plate, car model, start time, end time, and duration. No worries, this system will automatically calculate the parking fee. Should the users want to update their parking ticket, which is to key in number 2, they still can use the previous added number plate to update new car model, start time, end time, and duration. When the users want to view their parking ticket, which is to key in number 3, the system will automatically display the information that they have added to their parking ticket. If a police officer wants to record a parking violation for a vehicle, which is to key in number 4, the police officer needs to enter their username, police ID, the car number plate that has violated the parking regulation, and enter the violation details. The users need to key in number 5 to view parking violations. If the car number plate search has parking violation, the details will be displayed. If the car number plate not found, it shows that there is no violation for the car number plate that was being searched. To exit this parking ticket system, the users just need to key in number 6. From this subject, I have learned how to do coding. My contribution of this project is to do screenshot of the program. I spent about 2 weeks to develop my part. I came across a lot of unfamiliar terms and computer jargons, which take times to understand the meaning.
Good morning, sir. My name is Sutiki, and I'm also the group leader of this project. So first, I'm going to answer what sir have asked. So first, for this subject, I've learned file handling. And second, as a leader, I've contributed almost every part of the project because I need to check what the members have done. And we have used around 2 to 3 weeks to complete this project because there are also other projects that need to be submitted around the same time. And lastly, the obstacles that we face is we need to solve a lot of errors until we find the correct answers. So now I'm going to discuss about the source code. In here, we are using the include f string, which is the create, read, and write file. So we also use three classes in here, which is the ticket manager class, parking ticket class, and the parking violation class. So in here, for the first function, we use the off-string out file, which is to output the file stream, and we also use we also created a file named addparkticket.txt to store the information inside this file inside this file using the off-stream class. So for the update part ticket, we also use the input file stream, and we take the information from the addparkticket.txt, and we also read the file using this off-string out file. So then the users will update their information, then the system will rename the addparkticket.txt file and store the updated information in the original file, which is the addparkticket.txt. So after that, for the view park ticket function, it reads the new file from the addparkticket.txt file, and it will display the details of a specific parking ticket. The users can search for their parking ticket. So for the second class is the parking violation class. So for the parking violation class is the same as the add park ticket class. We also use the off-string out file to create another new file, which is the parking violation.txt using the off-stream class. So after that, we will also have a view violation function where the system will read the information from the parking violation.txt file and display the specific parking violation where the users can search through their car number plate. So for the last class in here, we also use the ticket manager class where we put the main page using the welcome message function and the system function. So for the system function, we use the do while and the switch classes so that the users can choose what choices they want. So last, for the integer main, we use the ticket manager class so that it will display the main page for the users. That's all for me. Thanks.
Hi ma'am, I'm Leong. So basically this is our menu page, and our system name is Easy Park Ticket System. As you can see, there are 6 options here. First, you have to add your parking tickets. It's by inserting your name, for example my name, Leong, number plate, V1, car model, Proton, starting time in 24 hours format, for example 3 p.m. and going out at 4 p.m. So the duration will be 1 hour, and it will show you the fee over here. And for option 2, update parking tickets, you will have to reinsert your number plate, V1, and it even can help you change your car model, for example Tesla. You have to re-enter your new starting time and end time. For example, going in at 4 p.m. and going out at 6 p.m. The time duration will be 2 hours, and it will show you it's updated over here. Well, to view your parking tickets, you have to key in your plate number, V1, and it will show you every information that you have keyed in or edited. Options 4 is for parking violations. It's for police use only. The user can't access into here. The police have to key in their names, for example Lee, badge number 123, and the plate number of the car that has violated parking, V1, and the reason of the violations. For example, not paying for parking. And the car owner can also check for any parking violation by pressing 5 and enter their plate number, V1. So here is the violations that owner of car V1 has violated. And finally, to exit the app, you can press 6 to exit. Okay, so that's all for my presentation, and now I'll be answering the 5 questions that you have provided. So, from this subject, I've learned about how to use a pointer, a void function in programming, and I've also contributed by writing the source code for updating the parking ticket features in the program. So basically, the update of the parking tickets is like you need to top up to get extra time for parking. I have spent around 3 to 4 days to finish my part. One of the biggest problem that I face is like there's an error on the code, but I just can't find it and debug it. However, we still managed to solve the problem at the end.